we are trying to solve the linear algebraic equation x minus 5 equal to 3. The meaning of solving this linear equation is finding the value of x which will make x minus 5 equal to 3. For example, if you let's suggest some value of x which will make it satisfy. Somebody comes up and says x equal to 10, it satisfies this equation. So we substitute 10 here and find that 10 minus 5, it's 5, which is not equal to 3, and therefore x is equal to 10 is not a solution. You can probably think of that x, if we substitute x equal to 8 in this equation, and 8 minus 5 becomes 3. So x is equal to 3 is a correct solution for this equation. The question is, how are we going to solve this in a step-by-step method? In order to do that, we notice that we want, in this side of the equation, we want only x, and on the right hand side we should have all other numerical values. If we add 5 to both sides of this equation, it does not alter the characteristic of the equation. In the same way, if you take a balance and add same amount of stuff on both sides of a balance, the balance still stays balanced. So let's add 5 to both sides of the equation. So we add 5 at here, and we add 5 on the right hand side as well. We know that minus 5 and plus 5 becomes 0. So this equation is essentially x, and we add 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So this shows that x is equal to 8 is a solution to this equation. Once we have done this in your examination, it would be better if you try to verify this, that your solution is good or not, by substituting 8 back into the equation. If you substitute 8 back into the equation, then 8 minus 5 is 3, which is equal to what's there on the right hand side. So x is equal to 8 is the right solution. Let's try to make this equation a little bit more complicated and try to solve this equation. Let's try to solve 2x minus 5 equal to 3. Our steps stay same. What we do again is we add 5 on both sides of the equation. Sometimes, for the simplicity, we use another rule by saying that we send this minus 5 to the right hand side. So if minus 5 goes on the right hand side, it becomes plus 5. This is another way of saying that if we add 5 on the left side and we add plus 5 on the left hand side, this 5 gets eliminated. So if we remember this rule, then we can write it as 2x equal to 3 plus 5, or 2x is equal to 8. The next thing is how to get rid of this 2 and find the value of x. We notice that if we multiply both of the sides by 1 by 2, then this 2 gets eliminated. We can also say that if we divide both the equations by 2, and the whole equation stays same, this 2 gets eliminated and we get x as 8 by 2 equal to 5. And again, as in the previous equation, we would like to substitute this 4 in this equation to see if this satisfies this equation or not. So if we substitute 4 here, we get 2 into 4, which is 8, minus 5 gives 3, so 3 becomes equal to 3, so our solution is correct. In the course of our solving this equation, if you somehow arrive at a solution which is something like 5, and if you try to substitute this 5 back into the equation, it will result in 2 into 5, which is 10, minus 5, which results in 5, which is not equal to 3, and hence the solution that you arrive is not correct. So you should try to check back what step could have been wrong, and then you can finally arrive at a right solution. Let's try to make this a little bit more complicated by, let's try to solve this equation. 2x minus 5 equal to 3 plus x. In this equation, we try to keep the variables on one side. To do that, we will subtract x on both sides of the equation in order to get rid of x from the right hand side. If we do that, we get 2x minus 5 minus x equal to 3 plus x minus x. So this x minus x eliminates this x on the right hand side, and 2x minus x results in x. And the remaining is minus 5 equal to 3. The next process is the same. We add 5 to both sides of the equation and we get x minus 5 plus 5 equal to 3 plus 5. This eliminates this minus 5 and we get solution x equal to 8. Again, as mentioned in the previous steps, we are going to put x equal to 8 in this equation to see if our solution is right or not. So 2 into 8 is 16 minus 5 is 11, and this 3 plus 8 is 11, so our solution is correct. In this way we can solve and verify the algebraic equations in one dimension. If you need to learn more about it, just join easyria.com. You offer your own expertise there, or if you need, try to find some tutor, some expert and learn from them.